ask someone to speak their truth in the process of coaching, usually what they think I mean is that you're going to have to declare something on social media or stand in the middle of a public place and say whatever it is that you're feeling or your intention. And usually they also think that the energy is somewhat negative. It's almost like you have to get angry in order to speak your truth. I really don't believe that that's the case. I think that speaking your truth, allowing your purpose to unfold, and you letting it out, speaking your intentions, staking your claim in your life so that you will hold yourself accountable to move forward to your best life, is just part of everyday life. It's not a one-time thing. You're not going to be able to stand up and say what you think and nail this speaking your truth thing and then sort of just have it in your back pocket as a skill. It's something that is a daily practice that you will have to utilize to challenge yourself, to move forward. Well, I wanted to give you 5 ways that you could speak your truth, just suggestions, and then I just want you to pick one of them and really figure out a way to just allow your purpose-driven existence to unfold for your community. So the first way I suggest that you speak your truth is through an announcement. You go and you say, hey, I'm going to do this thing. You don't wait until you have momentum. Like, you don't say, I'm going to lose weight, and you've already lost 25 pounds, because you're already in a place of safety. You do it with courage. You do it with daring. You allow people to see the idea before you even know it's going to happen, and together you grow in faith. So say, I'm going to start that business. Say, I'm going to lose that weight. Say, I'm going to run that marathon. Say, I'm going to make those phone calls, or I'm going to go out there and date, or I'm going to work on establishing myself in a relationship. You say it to the people that are important to you, or you just say it to the world. And when you put it out there, it will come back to you. People listening will reflect that back to you. And it's also an important component of accountability. And when it happens for you, you will inspire others to do the same. It's important to live your life out loud so that others can be inspired and move to change with you. The second way that I think that you should be speaking your truth is by making requests. Now, I know most people like to think that it's somehow more valuable to do things alone. You know, I did this on my own and no one helped me. But when you speak your truth, you speak what you need. You allow yourself to be vulnerable and open, and you put yourself in a position of pointing towards success. Truly. And so that means that sometimes you have to say, can you help me with this? Would you be willing to donate resources? Can you give me advice? Would you be willing to provide a connection for me? You speak the truth of what it is that you need, not just the big vision, but to humble yourself, to move pride aside so that you can achieve what it is that you are on this planet for. And what I know to be true is that we were meant to be connected. We were meant to depend on each other, that it actually makes us stronger over the long run. So take courage and speak your truth through making a request. A third way to speak your truth, and I want to be honest with you, this one is very hard for me, is to speak the boundaries that you need. You know, sometimes you'll have to say to someone, I really am having a hard time when you treat me that way, or this is something that I need you to stop doing. Or it may be that just in the micro everyday flow of life, there's something that you want to accomplish, and you're going to have to tell your children or your spouse or your friends that they need to respect your space so that you can complete what it is that you've promised yourself that you are going to do. But you must speak your truth in declaring boundaries, and you do them so that other people can come alongside you and support you, and so that you don't have to be manipulative. When you speak your truth, you can just live in your flow with honesty, authenticity, and integrity. A fourth way that you can speak your truth is through observations. Sometimes you just have to say what it is that you are seeing as you are a witness in other people's lives. A great example is to speak the observation to another parent about their kid. You know, sometimes you have to tell people what it is that you see. Now, on the other side, you may have something positive that you want to tell someone, and you can speak your truth by letting them know that what they are doing is making a positive difference in your life. But you are, with these eyes, looking at the world, and you are anything that I am observing that I need to speak out there? And is it going to benefit someone? Am I willing to do the work, the hard work, or sometimes the pleasure of speaking the truth that I see? The final one, and this is kind of, I feel like I'm kind of out there with this, but I really feel like it's worth mentioning. I call it the heart message in the now. There are things that you must speak right now. It could be that you need to speak out against something that is happening right at that moment. And you need to be the person to say, no more, this is not happening. Or it could be that there is some encouragement that needs to be spoken, but right at that moment, you can't wait until another day. You might really download a message that just needs to be spoken to the universe through social media or a video or some other way. Pay attention to those things. Don't get too focused on your to-do list, on your planned process, that you are not able to receive the truth that you are hearing in this now and then speak it out to the world for the benefit of the world. You see, I'm a big believer that you are here for a reason, and not just for you to accomplish a bunch of things, but also because you're part of my community, and the truth that you receive every day is something worth speaking. I want you to depend on me. I want you to depend on others. I want you to set boundaries. I want you to be inspiring through your actions, and I want you to speak that moment of scary desire, because it is going to change people's lives when you accomplish it. So speak your truth, and you will feel a freedom that most people don't experience in their lifetime. If you want more coaching like this, will you please join me? Just go to lizneed.com/100days, or there's a ton of other programs there, but I would love for you to join my 100-day journey that's happening right now. And make sure that you find me on Facebook. Just go to the 180 Life Coaching Group and to join the group. You'll find a whole bunch of other people who are on this journey as well. Great, amazing, positive people who right now are learning how to speak their truth. And if you would you please subscribe? I really want to continue to provide this inspirational, positive content for you, because I know that you want to live the best possible life, and I want to do it with you. So listen, how are you going to speak your truth? Choose one of the ways that I've provided for you and just let it out. Let that goodness out for the benefit of you and your best life and the benefit of everyone around you.